Have you ever looked at the gentle, slow-moving manatee and wondered about its story? It seems so perfectly at home in the warm, shallow waters where it lives, a peaceful grazer of aquatic plants. But there is a secret hidden within its large, gray body, a surprising truth that connects it to a giant of the land. Believe it or not, the closest living land relative to the manatee is the elephant. This fact may seem utterly bizarre at first glance. How could this gentle sea cow, with its paddle-like tail and flippers, possibly be related to the colossal trunk-swinging elephant walking across the African savanna? The answer lies deep in the past, a story written in ancient bones and modern DNA. The connection is not just a passing resemblance, it is a deep evolutionary bond. Scientists have traced their shared lineage back more than 50 million years to a common ancestor that walked on four legs. This creature, known as a tethys, lived on the continents of Eurasia and Africa. As time went on, this ancestral group split. One branch evolved over millennia into the pachyderms we know today, adapting to life on land with their powerful legs and versatile trunks. The transformation from a land-dwelling creature to an aquatic one is among the most dramatic in the animal kingdom. For the ancestors of the manatee, this was a slow, deliberate reshaping of their entire form. Imagine an animal perhaps resembling a small, hippo-like grazer wading into the water to feed. Over countless generations, the legs that were once essential for supporting its weight on land became less important. The front legs gradually shortened and widened the bones within them, rearranging to form powerful, paddle-like flippers. These new limbs were perfect, not for walking but for steering gracefully through the water and for holding onto the seafloor while they fed on lush seagrasses. The back legs, however, followed a different path. As the animal's body became more streamlined for swimming, hind limbs became a hindrance. Living in water presents a different set of challenges than living on land. And the manatee's body is a masterclass in aquatic adaptation. One of the most significant challenges is temperature. Water draws heat away from the body much faster than air does, so staying warm is a constant struggle. To solve this, manatees evolved thick layers of blubber, a specialized fat that insulates their bodies like a natural wetsuit. This blubber is essential for their survival, but even with it, they are vulnerable to the cold. This is why they must remain in warm waters, migrating to find comfortable temperatures when the seasons change, congregating near natural springs' power plant outflows for warmth. Their diet also profoundly shaped their internal anatomy. Manatees are herbivores, spending up to 8 hours a day grazing on seagrass. This plant matter can be tough and abrasive. To counteract this, manatees developed a unique system of marching molars. New teeth continuously form at the back of their jaw. The life of a manatee is one of tranquility and purpose shaped entirely by its environment and diet. As herbivores, they play a crucial role in the health of their coastal ecosystems. By grazing on seagrasses, they help to keep these underwater meadows trimmed and healthy, much like land animals grazing on prairies. This mowing prevents any single species from becoming overgrown and crowding out others, which in turn promotes biodiversity. In this quiet, unassuming way, manatees act as the gardeners of the sea, maintaining the very habitats that support a vast array of other marine life, from small fish to crustaceans. Their feeding habits are slow and methodical. A single adult manatee can consume over 100 pounds of plants in a day. They move slowly through shallow bays, estuaries, and rivers in search of their next meal. This constant grazing helps plants and stirs up nutrients for others. The strongest social bond is between a mother and her calf. For up to 2 years, calves learn warm water routes, feeding grounds, and how to navigate their watery home. With few natural predators, they evolve for peace, not speed or aggression. The manatee's long evolutionary story is a remarkable tale of adaptation, a journey from land-roaming ancestor to gentle aquatic giant. They are a living link to a prehistoric past, carrying within their bodies the evidence of millions of years of gradual change. This journey shows nature's power to shape life to fit new worlds, transforming legs into flippers, creating a creature perfectly suited for a life of grazing beneath the waves. Understanding this history gives us a profound appreciation for why they are the way they are, and why they are now so vulnerable. Their gentle nature and lack of speed make them susceptible to boat collisions. They are vulnerable to sudden cold snaps and loss of warm water refuges. Pollution threatens the seagrass meadows they rely on, along with coastal development. Knowing their story equips us to protect them. They cannot simply swim faster to escape a boat. Protecting warm water springs and clean coastal habitats is essential. Slow speed zones acknowledge their evolutionary path. Restoring seagrass beds sustains their way of life.